Jeff Gordon is one of the most recognized names in NASCAR, especially to people that really don't know that much about NASCAR. However, what if I was to mention another name? That name's Tony Stewart. Would you recognize that name? Well, hopefully after today you will. Tony Stewart has put up numbers that rival Jeff Gordon. However, most people only consider this within the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Over the span of his career, Tony has conquered more, won more championships overall, and has given back to the racing community itself like few others, including Gordon. Well, today we're going to look at why Tony is the leader over Gordon. And it's not that Gordon isn't a philanthropist, but Gordon seems to give more of his money outside of racing, whereas Tony focuses all his money within racing. So I want you all to remember that point. Hello, my name is Troy Petty, and having been a racing fan for 27 years and a Texas Motor Speedway ticket holder since '97, I've seen Tony's stride and progression, and I know that he's going to be a very, very new inductee into the Hall of Fame when he does decide to hang his helmet up. Today I run through a few basic stats. And this is just a small picture of his career, only going back to '97 when he came out of IndyCar, which he was a champion. The lines on top show when he was a champion, and all of these are wins. And those are just wins, not top fives and not top 15s, top 20. So that being said, I recently came over a funny quote. RacingFashionistas.com stated that NASCAR superstar Tony Stewart brawls, cusses, eats way too many donuts, and usually drives a race car better than anyone on earth. This has also been expressed by some of his fellow racers. I've even heard Earnhardt Jr. say that he has more car control than anybody he's ever seen in his life. So let's first start with basic bios. Tony Stewart was born in '71, Columbus, Indiana. And his rookie season in NASCAR was '99, and he won Rookie of the Year in that Cup Series. That also went along with two other Rookie of the Year trophies that he had received in other racing series, so that should say something. Jeff Gordon was also born in '71 in Vallejo, California. His first season in NASCAR was '91. Don't hear a Rookie of the Year title there. Not that he wasn't good, he just didn't win Rookie of the Year. Jeff Gordon is a 4-time Cup champion, so that's huge. Gordon's going to be retiring at the end of this season, so he will go no further. But Stewart is a 3-time NASCAR Cup champion, and he still has 1 year to go. So who knows, maybe he can tie, hopefully, crossing my fingers. Stewart is, however, the first and only to win championships in stock cars, Indy cars, and open wheel. In fact, Stewart has won a championship in anything he has ever driven, going back to go-karts as a little 8-year-old kid. All he is a winner. As a businessman, he has 12 different championships across different disciplines on his own, but he also owns Stewart Haas Racing and Tony Stewart Racing, and that combines to 22 championships. So that's huge. He also owns Eldora Speedway, which is a huge famous dirt track, and he owns 2 other smaller racetracks where he brings up young kids into the sport and provides for them with cars, tires, anything that he can help with. He's quite the philanthropist when it comes to racing. Secondary to winning championships, he scouts, grooms young drivers, and helps finance them no matter what it costs. Tony's been known to be a fighter, just a little bit. This is him taking advantage of a Joey Logano when Joey Logano got a little cross with him. But besides fighting physically fist to fist, Tony's been involved in some of the most horrific wrecks to date. These are just 3 small examples. He was involved a few years ago in one of his open wheel sprint cars in which he shattered his leg in 3 to 4 places, and I think right now has 5 pins in it, metal rods, and still has not recovered. And this promoted the NASCAR family to start hashtagging everywhere when he showed up to the racetrack when he wasn't supposed to against doctor's orders. Showed up in a power chair and rode around the track saluting all of his fans. This promoted the hashtag Stand With Smoke, Smoke Will Rise. Jeff Gordon has never had to go through this type of adversity in his career. He had a hurt back once that was strained and cried for about 3 weeks about it. Never did he do everything he could to come back to the track, strap himself into the car, knowing he could risk losing his leg for the rest of the life. Considering the information that's been presented today, we can easily understand Tony Stewart transcends NASCAR well above Jeff Gordon. With a list of multiple championships in many different series, expanding his portfolio and net worth, we can understand how Stewart is a future Hall of Fame inductee. We'll still stand beside Gordon, but we'll have more than Gordon when people look back over the sport as a whole in racing. A recent quote on TonyStewart.com states, "As tenacious as Stewart is in the cockpit of a race car, he has proven equally adept to providing cars, equipment for racing's future, and a way to give back to the grassroots for all the young kids." And for all those that don't like Tony Stewart, don't worry, the end is near. He has announced his retirement, but is going to race for one more championship, just to put all the Gordon lovers and the Stewart haters to rest. Thank you.